I got a little bit of a cold. I slept with the window open, or like not with the heat on, and it messed with my sinuses and stuff. So that's why I might sound a little different this video. But don't be a hermit, or you're like all these different type of ways, however you want to say it. Basically, what hermit means, it's an old phrase for like hermit crab, right? And they're in their shell. Don't be a hermit. Don't be a hermit crab. Don't be in your shell. Whatever. Like get outside, explore, like talk to people. That's basically what everyone tells me when I'm trying to like achieve something or chase a dream or goal or objective. And it's mostly family members because, like I said, I don't really go. Well, for those who don't know, I don't tell everyone all my goals and plans and ambitions for those reasons specifically. But out of the this is probably, I could count on my hands how many people know how deep I want to go into my, journeys and goals, right? And out of the three people who, out of all the people who know, only three have never told me to not be super locked in, and only one of those three is a family member. It's crazy. Everyone else is telling me to go do stuff else and live life, and nothing's wrong with that. I feel like that's good advice to an extent. But for me, it's like that's really the number one reasoning why people don't, hit where they're trying to go, is because you're doing other stuff. You gotta understand, you can achieve your goals while multitasking. That's 100% possible. But you're gonna achieve them slower versus like just taking a year, 2, 3 years, 4 years to just work on something consistently. You'll get it in the same time span. It'll take somebody else maybe 5 to 6 years of working and multitasking it, right? This person goes out every weekend, but also working on the goals. Because you can do both, but you're just not going to be as efficient. So you can do both, work on your goals, go out, party, do all that, and achieve your goals in 6, 7 years. Or you can put your head down and work for 2, 3 years straight and be good. And I lean more to the other one of just working and being there. And it's not, like I said, it's not a negative thing. People say they just don't understand the gears, the grinding process, the headspace. I can't even really hear myself. I told you my sinuses are messed up. I can't even hear how loud I am. Waiting for my ears to pop. But yeah, like it's really a tooth and nail grind, and I enjoy every second of it. And I think that's why for me, it doesn't feel like I'm being in my shell or being a hermit, because I truly love what I'm doing. It'd be different if I was stressed out every day. If you do the things you love, it's not gonna feel that bad. Not to mention, it's not nothing really out there for me. Like I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go to parties, and that's not because I'm like, oh, I'm nervous. I just genuinely don't. Those things don't excite me. They just don't excite me. So if I were to go out, the only things I would do really is my only true passion outside of like making videos and stuff is basketball. And I don't even have a gym membership. I could go buy one, but what's the point in playing basketball every day if I'm not going to the NBA? Like it doesn't. It's a good leisure time, but I feel like just doing things outside of your goals is just a pure waste of time. Not a waste of time, because like not like a waste of time in the sense of you should never do nothing if it has nothing to do with a goal. Once you achieve said goals, then you can do these things for leisure. But if you haven't achieved your goals, what's the point in partying? What are you celebrating? You're going out every weekend to go out for what? Like, what are you doing? Oh, let's drink and have fun and go do this. Why? Why? Like, what's the purpose? That's fun? I mean, I get it. I mean, that's how you live your life. That's fun to you, going out and getting drunk every weekend. Spending money on beer that you're not going to be able to, that's not going to bring nothing else to your life but a couple seconds of fun. By all means, go ahead, be my guest. If that's what I'm missing out on, oh man, my life is so sad, bro. I don't know how I'll ever recover. But it's like, bro, like, come on, y'all. Like, come on. We got to really, like, it's about to be 2025. We got to really think outside the box. Like, I really feel, and like I said, it's not a slight to nobody or nothing. People are just looking out. They don't want you to become this super quiet, like, boxed in person who can't communicate with others. And I'm not saying that's the extent I'm going to take it, but I would much rather work on something super hard than just enjoying time doing literally nothing. You get what I'm saying? It's impossible to physically work on something 24 hours a day. I can't make videos and stream for 28 hours a day. I can't, because I have to have ideas and I have to have passions and thought processes, and I do give myself time to break. I'm editing my own videos. Like, the downtime for all that can be a day out of the week maybe, or it can be, out of the year. It can be maybe a month, something like that, right? But for the 80 to 90% of the year, it has to be something productive, or else I feel like I'm just wasting time, right? People are projected to live to like what, 70, and I have good genes, so my family, I'm destined to live to 100. And even if I wasn't destined, if I was destined to live to 35, right? 2 to 3 years of your life, that's not, if it takes 2 to 3 years of your life to get to where you're trying to be, you don't think that's worth the risk? You don't think that's a fair trade off? 2 to 3 years, that's it. School already takes up 18 of your years, right? And that's only at the high school level. We're not talking about college. We're not talking about lawyer school or doctor school. We're not talking about any of those other schools, right? We're not talking about any of that other schooling. We're talking about the bare minimum. The bare minimum is 18. So, like, I'm looking at it as like 2 to 3 is not that bad, right? If I just put my head down, work for 2, 3 years, I'll be good, and I can enjoy the rest of my 60, 70, 80 years of life because of 2 to 3 years. Really think about that. The math on that is pretty good, and I'm no mathematician. I'm not Albert Einstein, but I can tell you 80 to 2 to 3 sounds like a good deal to me. That's just me, though. Me personally. But yeah, man, if you guys got some goals, you want to achieve some stuff, you can play the middle ground. You can, multitask and all that. Me personally, I'm not that kind of person. I like to go all in or nothing. I feel like if you make your decision up on something you're going to do, you make your decision up for a reason. And you just put head first down and work towards that. So that's what I'm going to do. And at the end of 2025, 2026, we'll see where that decision got me. But until then, yeah, I don't see the point in going out and partying and stuff because there's nothing for me to celebrate. I'll party when I got something to celebrate, right? So until then, I'm just straight working. Block out all the outside noise. Don't let it get to you. If anything, if you're going to be a hermit and you're going to stay in that shell, at least make sure you're achieving your goals. But, yeah, man, that's really all I got for y'all. I'm going to catch y'all later. Go probably pop a cough drop or something. I genuinely can't hear myself, so. Sounds like I'm on an airplane right now, but appreciate you guys watching towards the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you next upload. Stay safe, stay blessed. Keep God in life. I'll catch you guys later.